What's up, guys? Just driving to pick up my son from his grandma's and had a thought. So I thought I'd come on here and share that thought. Let me know what you think when I get done. But I was just thinking about the importance of grandparents in children's lives. I remember when I was growing up how important it was for me to know my great-grandma and my grandma and my grandmother and just my extended family, and how probably memories were made with them, spending time with them and during the holidays and outside of that. And just think that it's so important for this generation of kids to spend time with their grandparents, get to know them, on a deeper level. We're blessed that my son gets to spend weekly time with his grandparents, both my mom and my wife's mom, and just to hang out with them, and, do fun things with them and learn more about them as people. And I think it's just something that a lot of the current generation of parents take for granted or don't have access to. And I think there's trauma and other things that go on with that, why people don't spend time with their parents, and I get that. But there's so much lost knowledge and history and points of view that you lose when you don't spend time with older generations of people. I think it gives your kids appreciation for other things. And I think it also keeps your grandparents young. You get to run around and chase the grandkids and have fun and pour into them. And it gives them the ability to be the fun parent, where they get to, give them gifts and do fun things. And they also have the extra income to do the things that maybe their parents can't do. So I just think it's important that we invest in making time for our children to spend time with their grandparents and their great-grandparents who still have them around. All of my grandparents on my side of the family have passed on, but on my wife's side, my son still gets to see his great-grandparents. My wife's grandma and grandfather are still alive, and so my son gets to spend time with them. And he loves going over them and hanging out with them and just being around them, and it's awesome to watch and see. So today, that's really what I want to say is, spend time with your grandparents. If your grandparents are still alive, spend time with them. If you have children and they're alive, have your children spend time with them. Let them hear the stories. Let them understand how they are and the wisdom that they can pass down. Anyway, that's just what I was thinking about today, and I thought I would share. Love to hear your comments, or if you have grandparents or stories that you guys have. So let me know in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a great day.